All right. Welcome, race fans, as we are back here tonight with eNascar Outlaw League as we are on our second time here this week here with Chicagoland Speedway, where you're going to bring the trucks now, from the ARCAs to the trucks. We'll see how this all plays out, as some ARCA drivers are now going to hop into the trucks and see how they can tackle Chicagoland. It's going to be a fun race. This is Robert A. Moyer up here in the booth. As of right now, it's going to be only me up here in the booth calling tonight's action for 100 laps with these guys here at eNascar Outlaw League. Thank you, everybody out there on the YouTube side and Facebook side, for tuning in. If you enjoy this stream, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, care, emoji. Don't forget about hitting all those there on Facebook. And don't forget to hit that like and share if it's the first time here at Freaky Fast. Don't forget to hit that follow and like on our Freaky Fast page, where we have live content, and we also have updated posts on what's going on weekly, and little clips and different things that we try to post on there for the leagues, league drivers, and for your entertainment. So thank you very, very much. If you're on the YouTube side, you can don't forget to hit that like, and you can share this stream to one of your favorite platforms out there that you like on your social media side. Could be Twitter, could be Facebook, it could be Instagram, Reddit, wherever you would like to send it. You're welcome to send it. And also don't forget to hit that subscribe button. But I like to say, hey, welcome. Thank you, everybody, for Greg tuning in out there on Facebook. Joe, how you doing? Indy winner there from Gulf Coast. He finally won a race of the season, and he gets his Indy win. So welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you. Hopefully you enjoyed tonight's show. Hopefully we'll get Lee. I know it won't be Lee, but Wesley Outland might be joining me in the booth here, as actually here he is. So give me 1 second, as I had to mute him last night because he hopped in. And hey, Wesley.
Hey, buddy, come to TeamSpeak so I can put you in the booth.
Yeah, 1 second here. I got a black screen in iRacing.
I got you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give me a minute, as I'm not sure why my iRacing decided to just... Up there it goes. Hey, look, we found somebody. All right, well, give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll get Wesley up here in the booth after he's done eating his funnel cake. So give me 1 second, and I will be right back.
It's not an intensity. It's not an intensity.
All right, Wesley, do you have me, buddy?
I do.
All right, okay. Give me 1 second. I actually forgot to hop on TeamSpeak, so all the fans out there, that was my bad. I had a brain fart tonight, and thank God Wesley came and yelled at me. All right, let's see here if everything sounds okay now. We got a copy there, Wesley, down there on
Sure
the track.
do. Sure do.
All right. Okay. Well, Wesley now is going to join me up here in the booth here to call some action. As I was explaining, last week we had one roller coaster of a ride at Talladega in the ARCA cars. We turn around and do it again. I'm not sure why I'm getting a black screen like that. Server's loading weird. We had one whale of a race last week, and I was saying in the ARCA, at Talladega. Then we turn around, come into the trucks, and then, whew, man, side by side, battling all the way down into the tri-oval, going across the start-finish line, side by side, trucks going sideways for one well of a finish there, Wesley.
Yeah, it was very, very crazy last Tuesday night, Monday and Tuesday night for that matter, for the ARCA race and for the Truck Series race. So we're going to see what tonight provides. I believe here at the Chicagoland Speedway here in the windy city of Joliet, Illinois. So we'll see what these drivers can do here coming up in just a few moments, as it looks like qualifying is about to get wrapped up, and then we'll get ready for this race tonight. But again, some craziness we saw last evening for sure, last week. And, we'll reset and see what tonight offers for the Outlaw NASCAR League. So, yeah.
Yeah, I do apologize, everybody out there. I have no clue why iRacing is just giving me a black screen. I did see the cars. It's like they're not loading.
Maybe you might need to reset it. What do you think?
That's what I'm thinking. Something's not. It was working fine during practice. They went into the qualifying, and now all of a sudden it just went black screen. And I can't. But the 4 car showed up. The truck. All right. Well, let me give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. I will be right back within 5 minutes here. Let me reset this and see what's going on, because I don't have an answer. That loads. All right, we are back now. I do apologize for that. Little hiccup there, not sure. That's technical stuff there, Wesley. Every once in a while, when you think things should work, they do. When they don't, they don't.
Yeah, that's true. We'll make the best of what we got here and get everything back here correctly. So, don't know. Is there any way you can put the numbers on the side of the names on the upper left as we're looking at the lineup here for the race?
Yeah, but that's not going to stay up. The timing tower, that's eventually.
Oh, okay. So it will show the numbers. It will show the numbers whenever the timing tower comes down. There we go. Okay, cool.
Yeah, but
I just wanted to give the starting lineup real quickly because obviously
yeah, we lost it.
We're getting on the air so quickly. So let's give you your lineup here for the 22-car field at Chicagoland. Landon Lacey will be on the pole in the 35. Lime Nix on Knox on the outside. Phelps and Browning, 10 and 48, row 2. Donald and Ledoux, 11 and 15, row 3. Row 4 will be Gaffey and Nicola. In the 16-1, Michael Allen in 4-37. Row number 6 is going to be Ford and Duchette, 22-3. Row 7, Vickery and Williams in 21-20. Row 8, Gallagher and Hunsaker in the 50-2. Meza and Tyranny in the 42-19. Speeds and Henley, 36-29. We make it up the back, the 32 of Woodard, 41 of Malcolm. Green in the air. We are underway. That was a fast lineup for you. Freaky fast. We're underway with the trucks at Chicagoland.
That's right. Landon's going to lead him down into turn 1 in that iRacing Silverado. Man, I keep forgetting what the name of these trucks are, but anyways, I should know that by now, and I don't. I get confused with them because I'm so used to saying ZL1 Camaros because my brain's stuck on, you know, the Cup side of things. So I don't call a lot of truck stuff, but yeah, anyways. As we got Ruben last week here, he had a great showing there in that Hot Wheels. He's going to pull up in the second as we got Donalds there in that 11. Is going to bring it in third, and Lehman Knox there in that 45. A couple weeks ago, he had a nice win out here with eNascar Outlaw League. And then we got Brandon there in that 48. He's going to try to do a bounce back. That was a rough last week he had, Wesley.
Got 100 laps to get it done here in Chicagoland. The question is, will it be caution field, yellow flag fiesta? Will things go perfectly now as Lacey is the man that leads the way in the number 48 machine down the back straightaway? My correction. I'm sorry. I do not have time and sworn in front of me like I normally do, showing me the lineup. That's Lacey's on the racetrack somewhere in the top 10. So, as there's the leader in the 35 machine.
Oh, give me 1 second. We are behind little technical issues, but I'll fix that. There we go. Now Wesley should be able to see what's going on out there as. Yes, our top 3 here right now, Wesley, is pulling away from the field right now. It looks like they're getting single file. Jesse here in that 1 is looking good. It looks like the closest battle we got right now would be here with the 3 and the 4 is basically going to be side by side right now with Tyler right behind him in that 16. And like Lee Tidwell likes to say, Shane Ledoux. I can't do what he does.
Landon Lacey leads the way. We're 4 laps in now of 100. Ruben Phelps in second. Sean Donald third. Brandon Browning. Lime Knox. Jesse Nicola is now going to get passed by Joey Duchette for that pop spot. He's up now 5 positions. Then you have Tyler Gatke, Preston Michael, and Shane Ledoux for the top 10. There's a 15, a Shane Ledoux right there from New England, the number 15 machine for the Haviland Colors. His Chevrolet works his way off the corner. And again, Landon Lacey powering down the back straightaway, leading the way here at Chicagoland. We put another lap on the board and we close in on 10 circuits here. Working lap number 5 complete. That 1 truck pushed up in the high groove out of turn number 3 and 4. That's Nicola. Everyone gets all the binders behind him. Nice save there by DJ Allen, but Jesse Nicola gave us a scare. Good save by Robert Woodard in the 32 truck. You see him in the Kingsford Charco Ford. And we will stay under the green flag here. Jurassic Park time. Look at that nice looking wrap job.
We are
on the number 19 of Shane Tyranny. Wow.
We are actually
the funnel cake, man? We're under caution.
Yes, we are under caution for the 50 after that checkup of the 1 truck there of Jesse got up into the wall there, Wesley, and everybody checked up behind him, and unfortunately the 50 got the brunt end of this deal. And it also looks like the 32 is smoking, so it looks like he ran into something. You know, he's not showing no front end damage in that F-150, but I think he's got, if I look closely here, he doesn't have rear end damage either, so I'm not exactly sure why he's smoking unless he downshifted to try to slow down and overread the RPMs and blew the motor. Possibility.
Yeah, a little problem on the 32 of Robert Woodard, John Gallagher. Again, the calls to the caution of the number 50 machine. And there are trucks on the pit lane already in the early going here at Chicagoland, including Landon Lacey in 35, Lime Knox, Ruben Phelps, Brandon Browning, Sean Donald, Preston Michael, Tyler Gatke, Shane Ledoux, Nicola Spees, Ford, Vickery, Hunsucker, Henley, Gallagher, all these guys coming down for service here in the early going as we're only on lap number 7. That's going to cycle around and give the number 3 truck of Joey Duchette the lead. Joey Duchette in truck number 3 will be now the new leader. Cycle it back around with DJ Allen going back second spot. And Shane Tierney in the Jurassic Park colors is going to be in third. So we got Ally with that special paint scheme that, believe it or not, Jimmy Johnson will be driving next week at Darlington for the Cookout Southern 500, a throwback to the other 7-time champions, as he's also a 7-time champion, to Richard Petty, the King. And on the top and on the sides will be the number 3 colors of Dale Earnhardt Sr. I think that's pretty cool and pretty neat to see it in the truck. So there's kind of a little sample of what you will see at Darlington for the Cup Series next week.
Yeah, I heard in just reading on the news on the media outlets, Wesley, I heard that this vehicle for Cups and the Gen 6, the 164 scale, I believe, sold out. It's a record selling out vehicle that they have made in the last 5 years. So I was like, wow, that shows you something right there of the respect of Richard Petty, Jimmy Johnson, and Dale Earnhardt Sr. Put them all together in one vehicle, people are going to want it. All right.
We are 9 of 100 laps. The beautiful looking machines getting it done with their pit stops. There's the man that brought out the caution, that number 50 machine. And there goes the Crown Royal entry. Hey, if you get a chance, check out the Freaky Fast broadcast page on Facebook or YouTube. Check out the replays of the races. Man, what a fun time on Saturday, Robert, being in the booth with you as host, working with Lee Tidwell and calling the inaugural Indianapolis 250 there. Shane Lee picking up that win, and I know that was a big win for him.
That was actually Zach Hall. That one.
Zach Hall, I'm sorry.
That's
yes,
right.
Zach Hall. My apology. Yes,
That's
Zach
right.
Hall.
And he actually, they were racing for $50 from what we were told, but the pot was risen in the beginning of the race. He actually walked out of that race with $95.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I said. So congratulations to him. Yeah, so yeah, we have a replay. It's about 4 minutes long. You can check it out on Facebook and YouTube, and also go to our Facebook page and check out Wesley's seating area in the hotel that he was calling the race from, and Lee Tidwell sitting in his car, and Zach Hall actually pouring a glass of milk on his head. Wow, dedication.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, man. I had a fun time. Definitely was supposed to have been doing it high above a press box at Richmond, Kentucky at the Raceway, and unfortunately Mother Nature pulled the plug on that on Friday, and was able to wheel and deal and work some things out, being a Hilton Honors member, to stay a little bit longer than usual. So they let me do that, and was able to do the show. And as soon as we finished up, I packed up and hightailed it back to North Carolina. I was ready to get back home and relax. And looks like, honestly, with the remnants of what this Hurricane Laura is going to do here, I don't think anything's going to be going on for the next weekend because of the weather. So.
Same here, where they're looking at Saturday and Sunday for the remnants of it coming up through PA. So I don't think we'll be doing anything this weekend either, except calling some freaky action on Saturday night.
Hey, if I'm available, I'll let you know. I definitely will call you, and if you want me to come join you in the booth, I will for sure. Not doing anything else, it doesn't look like. So, but yeah.
Do the rain. Don't do the rain dance, Wesley. Don't go out and do the rain dance.
So the rain dance makes it rain.
Right, so don't do the rain dance. I heard rumors from your girlfriend that you go out and you do the rain dance every once in a while for exercise.
I do, man. I will. If it looks like rain in the area, I'll start hooping and hollering and chowing like an Indian. And yeah, so.
Oh, man, but it was a pleasure having you up Saturday night. Saturday afternoon, actually, Lee, and you up there. The circumstances that you guys did to dedicate to Freaky Fast to make sure that race got called. Because
Robert freaking pulling his hair out.
I was like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I'm like, I'm trying to get everything set and ready to go. It's a big
Is this
event.
gonna happen or what?
Oh man, I tell you. Oh, but again, I appreciate both of you, doing what you needed to do to call that race, and I appreciate you being up here tonight, Wesley, again here at Chicagoland. And trust me, ladies and gentlemen, when I say this race is not over, far from being over. Let's hope it's a clean race till the end, but we'll see.
Ready to go back for the restart as they work their way off of turn number 2 to the back straightaway. The man out in front is going to be that number 35 machine back out there. Correct, yeah, Landon Lacey. He was able to, after the cycle of the pit stops, go back out to the lead. Lime Knox behind him, Reuben Phelps, Tyler Gatke, followed by Preston Michael. All of these drivers making their way off to the course off turn number 4, back to the tri-oval and back to speed. Willen and Dillon 2 and 3 wide as they go to turn 1, Robin.
That's right, they take it down into turn 1, they head down to out of turn 2 as they take it down the backstretch here at Chicago. And man, this track is a very, very racy track. It was fun watching them in the ARCA cars last night. Chicago, and man, this track is a very, very racy. Oh, we got feedback.
It was me, Matty. I opened up my cell phone and had the thing pop up with the volume on. My apologies. That was me.
That's all right.
Yes, sir.
Hey, it's just like in the ARCA race when you decide that, hey, I'm going to get a funnel cake, come into the wrong booth and be like, hey, guys, sorry. Okay, I'm out of here. Bye.
Last night, for sure. Yeah, just popped in there. And
me and Brandon were both sitting there going,
what is he doing here?
Yeah. I was like, why is Wesley like...
Brandon were both sitting there going,
Oh, he still got feedback.
Yeah. I was like, why is Wesley like, Brandon were both sitting there going,
Oh, wow. So we're having a good time here so far. This race continues on here at the Chicagoland Speedway. The race for 100 laps. And right now, Landon Lacey is the man out in front leading the charge. Lime Knox in the number 2 spot. Reuben Phelps is third. Preston Michael, Kyle Spees, and all these drivers again in those positions as they work their way back around the racetrack. A good run going for Landon Lacey here currently, Robert. We've now put about 15 on the board.
15 is on the board, and we'll watch some of these guys here. They're going to come down, the backstretch like we always do. Go down into turn 3. Some people take these trucks and they run them a little higher. Some will try to down. We got a lot of feedback now.
Backstretch like we always do. Go down into turn 3. Some people take these trucks and they run them a little higher.
Yep.
Here they come back down to the front straightaway. Another lap on the board. We're watching Brandon Browning now battle alongside with the 29 and the 48. That goes on. Going back into turn number 1. Now battle alongside with the 29 and the 48. That goes on. Going back into turn number 1. Now battle alongside with the 29 and the 48. That goes on.
Wesley.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're bad feedback, bud. Your phone, I can hear everything you're saying and I'm saying. It's actually really bad.
Give me a second. I wonder if there's something going on. Just give me a moment.
No problem. All right, well, back to the race as Wesley's looking at that. I do apologize for a little bit of technical problems as we watch Reuben now here in that Hot Wheels number 10, running up here in 3rd position. Started the race in 3rd position, but that 36 of Kyle is up 15 positions from the start of tonight's race. And then we got Paul Henley here. He looked really good last night, bringing it home in 2nd position. He had a good battle going on out there in the ARCA car, so he does have the feel of what he needs to do out here tonight. So we'll see what he can do.
Okay, so this should be 100 times better than what it was. I'm sorry, Robert. I don't know what's going on. I did an update on the broadcast TeamSpeak, and I guess it reset all of the settings back to default, and that's what was going on. It was not going through the mixer board, but I think you should hear me 100% perfectly now.
Huge, big difference, yes. Yes, much better. It actually sounds like your voice now instead of like you're talking down a hallway.
Yes, it was set up in the what do you call it, the ghetto microphone for a laptop setting. So I just want to strangle it sometimes. But anyhow, we apologize for that. Hey, Freaky Fast, we will find it, we'll track it down, we'll Freaky Fast fix it. Okay, so that's what we did. So there you go. So everything should be good now, no problems.
Oh my goodness, the chat out there is telling us that, here at Freaky Fast.
Sounded like I was in a tunnel.
Yeah, well, we're just freaky nuts on everything, man. I mean, that's just the way we roll here. We get everything freaking right 99% of the time, but when we freaking don't, it's bad.
Well, I kind of jumped up on here at the last minute, and I was having a nice pierogi, kielbasa sausage dinner, and I was like, oh, I got to get ready to go do this race, So, but yes, sir, definitely. That's what was going on. Just I had an update, and it was changing my settings, and I quickly caught it. And that's the thing, Robert, we've done this so long that if we know something's not right, we can troubleshoot it immediately because of our experience, and we can find it and pinpoint it and fix it immediately. Yeah, that's what we did.
Yeah. Don't feel bad, Wesley, and everybody out there that's watching on Facebook and YouTube. A couple weeks ago, I had a sound update. I knew I had the sound update. Got in and went to broadcast and did everything, and realized that it changed my sounds completely inside
That's
iRacing.
Pretty much what happened to me.
Yeah,
Yep.
and I'm like, why I ain't getting those sounds out of the car? And I had to actually literally go investigate. Thank God I found it right away and fixed it.
Right.
But it made me look like a total moron when I'm live, out there in the world.
That's right. Yep.
So, but hey, it's all right. We got it all fixed. And
what did Lee Tidwell say to me the other night? If you ain't ever been fooled ever in a live broadcast, then you ain't doing it right.
Amen. That's what he said. That's right. And make sure you go check out last night. Brandon Cawley was in the Wesley, and they did a pit stop, and I tagged it and made a 1-minute clip of us putting a battle together of saying pit party. So go over and make sure you check out Facebook, and in the comments, comment number 1 for Brandon, or put number 2 for me. Which one you like better, Brandon or my pit party sound? As we know on Saturday, Lee was teaching you how to do the pit party stuff, so it was pretty fun.
I don't think I'll ever say anything like that ever again, except maybe if I'm working with him. So that's kind of like his trademark. So I'm not gonna jump on that.
You need to. It's not a trademark.
Oh, wow.
All
Landon
right.
Lacey's leading the way. We are 1/4 of the way through things here. 25 laps in of 100 for the trucks at Chicagoland Speedway. Wesley Outlaw, Robert Moyer, Freaky Fast broadcasting coverage of the eNascar Outlaw League Truck Series from Chicagoland. Lime Knox in the second spot. Ruben Phelps sits in third, followed by Kyle Spees. Paul Henley in the top 5. Brandon Browning, Preston Michael, Tyler Gatke, John Gallagher, and Brent Hunsucker, the top 10 as it stands. And how about Brent Hunsucker coming off of that win at Talladega last Tuesday night? What a wild finish that was.
Oh, most definitely. And that I think we need to get a sponsor on that truck there. Hint, hint. But yeah, I mean, what a battle he had coming to across the start-finish line to win the race by, man, what was it again?
Oh, man, it was like 14 thousandths of a second.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was like extremely close, but what a battle. I mean, coming through the tri-oval side by side, and the only way for him to get that win was actually to pinch that truck underneath him and to start beating and banging each other across the start-finish line, and they literally beat and banged themselves across the finish line. So there is a highlight reel of that win for him.
Definitely, for sure. Landon Lacey leading the way in that truck number 35. Ruben Phelps in second. As you see this battle now heating up inside the top 10 with John Gallagher, Brent Hunsucker. And, Gallagher's truck, even though he got involved in that incident earlier, he keeps right on ticking along in the 50 truck, doing good.
Yeah, he's looks like he's up to 9th position, up 7 positions after that little mess up that he had there in the beginning,
Yes,
like
sir.
you were saying. So yeah, I mean, good bounce back. But also, just to give you an update real quick, Wesley, as so you know, they had one set that they started the trucks with on tires. They had 2 sets in the pits, And they also do got mandatory cautions. If they do a 50-lap stint without no yellows, there will be a mandatory caution. So we'll have to pay attention to that, as we are only on lap 30 of 100.
All right, so we'll keep an eye on watch and see on how all these things are going right now.
Yep.
Is Kyle Spees. We're going to watch him now. Well, actually, let's watch Kyle Spees in the 36 and Paul Henley right behind him. Some of the front movers to the field, Robert. Positions 15 up for Kyle Spees and Paul Henley up 17 in the 29.
Paul he's been fast, Wesley. Man, I said this last night in the ARCA race. He finished second. He is just the past month and a half, something has clicked with this guy. And we all know how racing is. You know, you get on this roll, everything's just clicking. It's like you can't do no wrong. It's just everything's right. And then you have the other times that it just seems like no matter what you do, you're either caught up into something, you know, or somebody else's mistake. But what I'm getting at here, Wesley, is that past month and a half, he's been on a roll. He's shown it in the ARCA. He's shown it in the trucks. Tomorrow night is going to be our first race that we're calling in the Cup cars. So from what I've known, he's been pretty strong, but we really don't know because we haven't called a race yet. As he's looking underneath Lehman right now here in that 45. He's going to be looking at taking over second place, and look at that. He's going to clear for second there, Wesley.
Easy opportunity for the driver of Paul Henley to clear him in that 29. Going to hook up now with a 10 on the bottom of the racetrack of Ruben Phelps, and he'll clear him as well. Moving up in position is now truck number 29 coming in a hurry, watching them as they work now. Paul Henley to the second position. His next man to run down will be Landon Lacey. Lacey, Henley, Phelps, Spees, and Knox are currently right now the drivers in the top 5. You see the manufacturer standings right now currently. Ford Chevrolets on the top of the board. The bow tie's out in front. A bow tie there. And then a Toyota for Knox in 5th. A Chevrolet for Browning. Ford for Gadke in 7th. Toyota for Michael. And then it's for the top 10. Toshette and Hunsucker in Chevrolets. So again, right now, 7 Chevrolets currently in the top 10 as it stands. There's the gap interval back as everyone makes their way. Jesse Nicola on the pit lane, way in the back of the 20th position. And these drivers, for the most part, doing really good. We're approaching halfway in about 16 laps. Things going good for these drivers, Robert, around Chicagoland.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Wesley. And they showed this, well, except for last week at Talladega, it was a good race until the end, and then chaos happened. But the Truck Series, this is only the 3rd week we have broadcasted these trucks for these guys. And since Las Vegas, it's been pretty clean. These guys out here, they get long green flag runs. They get, you know, not a lot of yellows, to be honest with you. It comes down to saving tires, saving fuel, and figuring it out. Yeah, now, if you want to look at some action-packed, not that this ain't action-packed, but you listen, you know, watch the ARCA races. They really put on a show in the ARCA series with them cars. But the trucks put on a good series, but it's a different mentality. It's a good series as good green flag runs, saving tires, saving fuel, who can make it as far as they can, and things like that. So it's a different type of driving, different type of racing.
37 of 100 laps for these drivers.
Wow.
Working their way back around the corner. Look at this good lap they got going on for sure.
Yeah, and Paul just took over the lead as we were talking there, Wesley. Paul took over the lead. It looks like Landon made a pit stop. Yes, Landon is right now down on pit road in that iRacing Chevy. And we also got, who else we got? Stephen Ford coming in. Oh, he's got damage on that Care Bear. Oh, that's for Lee Tidwell. No way. He's got a Care Bear vehicle for Lee Tidwell. Oh,
Care
my
Bears.
gosh.
Unlock the magic.
Lee?
I was about to say for a second, was it Lucky Charms or Magically Delicious? But it's actually Care Bear's truck.
Oh, my God. We have a funnel cake, and now we got a Care Bear 22 truck. Oh, my God. If Lee was here, he would be mad.
Aww.
It's sorry. I'm sorry. Wesley, welcome to Freaky Fast, man, because we're all over the place when we broadcast.
Yeah, I was about to say, I mean, you know, that was I was thinking to myself for a second, was that Stephen Ford? And it was. And he went from driving the funnel cake truck last week to now being in the no, Stephen Ford was driving the Bob Ross colors.
Yes.
Is what he was driving. Yeah, Bob Ross. Little painted trees, little happy trees.
Yes.
So
And
green flag pit stops though are underway right now. But yeah, when I saw that truck 22, I was like, okay, that looks like Lucky Charms. But they're actually the Care Bears. And the Care Bears were popular when I was a kid. So not unveiling my age. But yes, I remember the Care Bears.
And the reactions are flying on Facebook right now for Lee, even though Lee's not here. He's probably at work. But if he goes back and watches this, he's just going to shake his head and probably yell at every single driver out there. But anyways, back to the race here as, pit stops are opening up now. We got Shane Ledoux in that 15 coming in. Looks like Lacey's going at 35 is now going to retake the lead. Paul just put down the fastest lap of the race with the 30.69 on fresh tires.
And Landon Lacey, the class of the field right now in truck number 35. Underway here for coverage on Freaky Fast Broadcasting. Hey, by the way, let me tell you about Butt Kicker. Every game deserves a truly immersive experience. The Butt Kicker Gamer 2 lets you feel every detail, from subtle footsteps to the rumble of a V10-powered race car, from ambient environmental effects to the power of a nearby explosion. By moving a physical mass instead of only air like a traditional speaker, the Gamer 2 provides an instant, accurate, powerful bass response, and it's all perfectly in sync with every game, with no additional software required. Get yours today. Butt Kicker, proud sponsor of broadcasts on Freaky Fast. And also iPitting. iPitting.com is a message board and is a web tool designed for iRacing teams. It helps you to create all iRacing series boards to all of your teammates, and it provides all your teammates and fans of the leagues a clear vision of every data that includes schedules, results, championship standings, point standings, and so much more. It's also a great help for your team community manager, which can use your tool and our tools to know and share on social networks for team achievements. That's, again, iPitting. So thank you for all of them being sponsors as we approach halfway here at Chicagoland.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much for them proud sponsors. All right, well, let's get back to the race here as everybody, it looks like pit cycle has rolled through here, Wesley. And Landon is going to have a 1 second lead over Paul in that 29 as of right now. Kyle is up 16 positions, running there in third. Ruben is going to be down 1 position, running in 4th position in that 10 Hot Wheel. And then we got Knox in that 45, down 3 positions. Preston Michaels is looking pretty good. We do got feedback yet.
No feedback on my part.
Oh, I hear it.
Can't be. I don't have anything on.
I hear something. I can hear myself talking.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's not me. I don't have anything on now.
Yeah, I don't have nothing on either. Is the viewers out there hearing that, or is it just me? Am I going nuts?
I have nothing on right now. Literally, all of my mics are turned off.
Yeah, same as mine.
Let me go back and check the broadcast myself, and I'm going to kill the microphone.
Yep, no problem, bud. No problem. As what I was saying here, then we go back here to the 16 Tyler. It's going to be running up 1 position here in 7th position. We got Donald in 11. Toyota out here running. He is down 3 positions, running in 8th. Jeffries was one of our funnel cake drivers in the ARCA car, running the funnel cake machine.
Hey, Robert, stop talking for a second. Let's see if it does a distorted feedback is what I'm checking. Okay, it's not doing it now for some reason. I don't understand it. It's when I checked on the broadcast, it's just me and you talking. So I don't know. Has it gone away now on your end?
Right now, yeah. So it's like it's picking up feedback when I'm talking, like your microphone's getting active by accident from some sound, because your microphone actually opens up.
Okay, it shouldn't do that now. I'm checking all my settings here. I'm checking through my to the broadcaster here. Okay, it should be good now, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what's causing it.
Yeah. Well, welcome to audio.
All right, so we're back here, and this race continues on. We're going to make the best of what we got here as we're approaching halfway. The man out in front is Paul Henley, and what a job he's got going for him. What a performance for the driver in truck number 29. Just absolutely dominating. And we even talked about also Landon Lacey, but that 29 truck, he could be a man to win this race here as we are approaching halfway and getting ready for the second half of the race.
Yeah, he knows how to play the tires. He knows when to pit, when not to pit. I mean, he's just been on a roll, ladies and gentlemen. Usually go behind the wall there a little bit. Apologize for that camera angle. But yeah, he's just been on a roll. I don't know I don't know if anybody has anything for him this year. He just reminds me of Jimmy Johnson. You know how Jimmy Johnson got on a roll winning all them races? Well, right now, he's like a Jimmy Johnson. Let's go to the nose cam
worked their way around the racetrack, so they've been really putting on a good show for sure. I mean, we're really going to see what this second half of the race is going to provide. And Robert, I will tell you, buddy, I do have severe weather in the area, thunder and lightning like crazy, and I think that might be a problem that's causing some issues with my internet and everything. So I just wanted to give you a heads up.
Yeah, I believe it. There's been heavy storms that rolled through here this afternoon here in PA, so it's understandable. That's Mother Nature. We can't do nothing about it. And I know the league and the fans out there understand it too, Wesley. So don't beat yourself up. We try to give the best product that we can, and sometimes things don't work the way you want them to, no matter how hard you try.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Definitely, if you want to see perfection, take a look at what we did when we had to literally put something together within 30 minutes to going live for the Indianapolis race, and what a success that turned out. But can't really fight Mother Nature, and I'm not going to lie to you, Robert. If it starts lightning and thundering and making crazy noises, I'm not going to risk my equipment getting all tore up. I got a 50-inch TV monitor in front of me to show the broadcast and mixer boards and headsets, and I don't want to become a human antenna, if you will, for electricity. So it's not going to happen. I'm not going to become a human lightning rod.
Oh, why not, man? Why not? We can see pictures on Freaky Fast of your hair going, that.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, I'd be shutting my equipment down in a heartbeat. Stuff costs too much money. So if you got a bail, bud, go ahead and bail. No,
I'm not going to bail you yet. I'm going to stay with you till the end. It's just, I just wanted to give you a heads up and ooh. I'll stay with you till the end. Go ahead.
All right. Well, we'll come back here to Brandon as we might have Wesley packing up his stuff and saying, see ya. But that's all right. But all right, well, back to the race.
Is Lee available? Is Lee Tidwell available if we have an emergency change? We have to do an announcer change?
No. I can take it from here if
I will try to hang with you to the end, buddy. I promise. At least you just handle post-race. But anyhow, back to the race. Enough about the weather. Yes, there's a hurricane coming. It's called Laura. Get ready for it. And yeah, there's just a little stormy outside right now. It's humid in the Carolinas, but nonetheless, Paul Henley. We were talking about Paul. He's coming through the field in truck number 29, doing really good. Kyle Spees is in second spot. Landon Lacey is third. Now, he gave up the lead during the cycle of green flag pit stops, but I still think we're going to get another caution, a late race caution. and it's going to really change things up here for the finish.
You just jinxed them.
What do you mean? We got a caution?
No. You said you think there's going to be a late breaking caution towards the end of the race, and I was like,
well, maybe they'll prove me wrong.
No, I say you just jinxed them. You did the broadcast jinx, so prepare for that yellow. But yeah, he's set out over Kyle right now. He's got a 1.3 second lead over Kyle. They both pitted on lap 37. Landon Lacey up here in the iRacing truck right now is where is he? It's about 10. How far back is he? 10th set. Wow. Now he had a 9-second pit stop, Wesley, so I'm assuming that he did not take tires, or maybe 2 tires, and that might be why he's 11 seconds behind, as he's got Tyler right behind him, and he had a 15-second pit stop, so we know he took 4 tires, fixed up his truck a little bit. As you can see, he's got some rear end damage right there on that Tim Hortons Ford 150 there. Well, he's 11 seconds behind, so these two are battling for 3rd and 4th position right now. But really, there's not much battling going on out here on the field right now. We do got Shane back here running. Robert in the 32. Kingsford Ford truck. They're back to back a little bit, but other than that, the field basically is
nose to tail, single file. Everybody's playing nice. Nobody jumping out of the line for sure, unless we get that late race caution that we were referring to. I think we could Katie bar the door on this one and call it a end, if you will, because Paul Henley has pretty much got the field covered. Now, the question is, are they going to have to make another pit stop before the end of the race? And if that's the case, then definitely we're going to have some kind of an interesting finish coming up.
Yes, they actually will. They will actually have to make another pit stop. The last one was on lap 37, 36, 39. Is when the trucks did their first pit stop round. So yes, they will have to make another pit stop. But at the same time, we are already about 30 laps into this run. Around lap, let's see here, 71, around 80, give or take, is when we're going to have our mandatory caution. So we will have a caution by, never mind.
There's a caution right now. Yellow flag is out. We got a problem with the racetrack.
Because that's only 30 laps, and they're doing a 50-lap stint on the mandatory caution, so I am not...
It's been close to 50 laps since we had a no caution flag.
Well,
we had a caution at the beginning.
I guess so. Yeah, this is the mandatory. Yeah, I'm not seeing nothing. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Wesley. This is the mandatory caution, so... So we'll have to see how this all... Well, you know you're going to come down and you're going to take fuel and 4 tires.
Oh, without a doubt.
This is our last set of tires, though. And you still got 40 laps to go on a set of tires. So do you take tires? 40 laps, that's a long stint if we stay green.
I would think, honestly, to be honest with you, Robert, they're going to come in and this is going to be the money stop. This is honestly what I think it's going to be right here. This will be the money stop. They're going to come in. They're going to take on tires and fuel. The money stop is about to get underway, and this is going to be to the finish unless we get cautions, breeding cautions. But the Chevrolet, number 29, for Outsider Motorsports, gets ready to come down for Team 5 to his pit stall. Paul Henley looking for a win on the series here tonight for the eNascar Outlaw League. Goes to his pit box. Also, Tyler Gankey, Landon Lacey, Jeffrey Vickery, Sean Donald, Knox, Phelps, Spees, Michael Duchette, Meza, Ledoux, Ward, Browning, Woodard, all on the pit lane. Money stop time. Brent Hunsucker, Jesse Nicola, Chris Malcolm all getting service now. And it looks like Kyle Spees will be the first man to exit,
What?
up 18 positions. How about the 36? Kyle Spees up 18 positions, getting off of pit road first, ahead of everybody, the man from the land of Lincoln, Illinois.
What happened to our leader, Paul? He's still sitting in pit road.
He has not left pit road yet. You're exactly right. Still the number 29 truck still on pit lane. Everyone else now exiting. I'm wondering if he might have got an EOL penalty. I wonder if he might have entered the pits too fast or suffered some type of penalty during his pit stop. We'll have to find out, as Paul Henley has still not exited the racetrack yet, the man out of New York.
He's coming out now.
And now he's coming down pit road. So, man, I wonder what happened to him.
Ouch.
Heartbreak for Paul Henley. At least put him inside the top 15 when we get ready for the restart. 65 of 100 on the board here this evening at Chicagoland.
All right, now Wesley, there was a couple guys that came in. They might have took 2 tires. This is data that we do not know, but let's see here. Kyle, Jeffrey, Donalds at 36, 21, and 11. They had a 9-second pit stop. So full tank of fuel, 2 tires is roughly around 9 to 10 seconds in your pit stall. 4 tires are roughly 14 to 15 seconds in your stall. So I wonder if these guys out front took 2 tires, fuel, and they still got 2 tires left just in case towards the end of the race. Or they could have took just fuel, and it took that long maybe to fix some damage maybe, you know what I mean? So they might still have a set of tires, because like I was saying, bud, 40 laps, that's a long time on a set of tires here at Chicagoland. That's a lot.
Well, I got a feeling now as we're going to approach, 35 to go?
Yeah.
But, you know, this could be, like I said, the money stop. This is going to carry things to the finish for sure. So,
unless we have our late break cautions at eNascar is up 10 to do.
Yeah, that's true. But this so far has been a pretty good race. I get to say, you know, only on our second caution flag, race has been pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Sounds like the audio is all fixed right now. I seen that nice meal that you put out there on Facebook, man.
Oh yeah,
that your girlfriend
pierogies and
made?
kielbasa sausage. Yes, we were having a date night tonight, and I forgot that, you know, I was like, well, I know I had the race. I knew I had the race at 8:30. I don't know. I was thinking it was 8:30, but I was looking at it. I seen where I get a notification on Facebook when you go live on Freaky Fast, and I was like, oh my God, he's live now. So I just garbling down the food, and I told her, I was like, honey, I got to go help him do this race, and she said, oh, it's okay, honey. You know, we spent at least, we spent 45 minutes at the dinner table together. Right. We laughed and socialized and talked about life and sausage and pierogies and I'll be honest with you, I'm a Southern guy. I love all food. I'm a connoisseur of all food. I love barbecue, but what I will say is that I've really never. I really have never had pierogies until I started, dating Megan. And now I love them. I mean, you can put pierogies in anything. Yeah, man. Pierogies you can put with mashed potatoes. You can put spinach in them. You can put all sorts of meats, chicken. I mean, so she's kind of opened my eyes about it. So actually next week or in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to actually make my own pierogies. And I'm going to make some with spinach. I'm going to make some with potatoes, make some with chicken, some with sausage. And you can come over and have a plate.
Oh, man. Tell you, if we were living really close to each other, I would hit you up in a heartbeat, buddy. My wife makes pierogies, too. And they're homemade. They don't have the store-bought ones. They're homemade, and then we stuff them, with a stuffer. It's a machine that's got a little pointy thing, and you stick it in and go, you know what I mean? You fill it up until the crap comes out of them.
Yeah, your sound effects were perfect to describe crap.
You like that? You like that? Does that sound good? All right.
Oh, man. Hey, speaking of Pennsylvania, as we get ready for the restart, I think the lights are off on the pace car. Coming to Pennsylvania this weekend, man, the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, and Kyle Larson going to be making his debut in the K&L Rumley Longhorn number 6.
Yep, Burrs. I am actually right near Williams Grove. So
there you go.
I'm about an hour and a half away from Williams Grove. I go Saturday nights, every once in a while, I go and watch the dirt, the 305s.
Yes.
I go watch them at the Williams Grove. But I haven't there in the past 2 years, and of course this past year I can't because of all the coronavirus stuff. But yeah, I normally make it about 3-4 times a year. I get down there and I watch some dirt late models and things like that.
Well, we are back for the restart here, and again, if you're in Pennsylvania this weekend, I think it's the only time the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series will be up in the Pennsylvania area, the Keystone State. Check out Port Royal Speedway. That starts on Thursday as we're 3 wide in the middle with Lime Knox in his Toyota going to the top shelf, getting around the machine of Donald and Spees. Look at this battle. They're trying to make a caution come out.
Yeah, and I think this goes back to, I think I nailed the nail in the coffin. I think that 36 took 2 tires. And you can see the difference from 4 tires to 2 tires. It's just he's a tick slower, and he's stuck up on that high line. As we're looking 3 wide, now we're going to maybe look 3 wide back to back. As we got the number 3 of, who is that?
Number 3 is Duchette.
Duchette,
That's Joey Duchette in the number 3 machine. Yep.
Wow. And look at Kyle. Kyle, poor guy, he's back to 6th position, and now he's got Brandon. Brandon's looking at, we got a caution. Shane Ledoux was involved. Oh, no. Is this going to change? Let's go back and see. As we're
number 15, Shane Ledoux, putting us under yellow flag. Watch the Texaco Haviland truck, number 15, alongside the Kingsford Charcoal, number 32, and Henley right behind him as well. Whoa, let's see what happened here. 32 got into him, it looks like, maybe. No, he didn't. There goes the Care Bear car.
There goes Lee through the grass. We'll see. It's somewhere around here. Oh!
Whoa! Care Bear got into 32.
Hang on.
You got Care Bear into charcoal into oil.
Oh, that does not work. And poor Shane Ledoux was the brunt end of that one. Look at the 22 down on the apron. Stephen Ford. He's hanging on for dear life down there. Oh, man. Well, guess what? Late breaking news here at Freaky Fast and eNascar Outlaw League. Wesley, this is going to get crazy. Because now we got guys coming in. Do they have tires left? Did they take their last set? They're coming down for fuel, so I'm assuming they couldn't make 40 laps on fuel. We know that much. Because they're running 60% fuel load, so they can't make, I'm not exactly sure what they can make on fuel mileage, but I don't think 40 laps was in the books, maybe around 30. So these guys are pitting here to get the top off. Now, this is going to change it all. Yeah, because we've got Lacey in the 35. He only had a 5-minute pit stop. We got Knox, 5-minute pit stop. Ruben, 5-minute pit stop. Tyler in the 16, 5-minute pit stop. Brandon Browning, 5-minute pit stop. Jeffrey in that 21, 6-second pit stop. And then Kyle. Kyle is coming out in 9th position, everybody, but he had a 15.2 pit stop, which means he took 4 tires and fuel. So now watch him come flying through the field in the next couple laps. So within about 10 laps, he's going to, what do you like to call it, Wesley? Dicing and slicing and weaving and wobbling.
And dicing, yes, sir.
He's going to be doing everything that Wesley says.
He's going to see what goes down for sure. Yes, sir.
Yes, I watched you last night over at LSR TV.
Yes.
In your race, I watch you every night. I really do. And I just watch the broadcast in general because I really like what you guys do over there. But I was just listening to you, and I heard you. You're like, and they're bobbing and they're dobbing and weaving and and this and that. And then you were down on pit road running up and down.
Yeah, I was pit reporting last night. Yeah, I was pit reporting last night. Yeah.
How was that? You get tired doing that, running up and down pit road? No.
Pretty much what we try to do is everybody is all in the same broadcast communication server. And I just try to find stories. I try to find stuff to match what the guys are doing on the track. If they get caught up in a wreck, I'll grab them for an interview if they want to talk about what happened or what they feel about the other guy, or, I call pit stops. Obviously, they don't come out there with the real jacks and everything, but,
Right.
I kind of make it like they're jacking the car up and they're taking on wedge and track bar and, splash of
I
fuel
like
and all that stuff. So, and honestly, and I tell people, it just keeps me refreshed because, I do a lot of real broadcasts where I'm doing either in the booth or pit reporting. And, it's keeping fresh. And that's what I tell people all the time. Matter of fact, I had a video conference today with the people that I work with. And one of the things they were asking me was, do you feel like you're getting better by doing the iRacing? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. Because it's like literally the same type of racing we're doing, except it's not real, but you're calling a monitor, you're interacting with producers and other people, you're taking commercial breaks, you're reading sponsor reads. So yeah, I have to say that I enjoy whether being in the booth or being in color or being a pit reporter. I might have wanted to change my my position a little bit different working with Lee, because Lee's a play-by-play guy and I'm a play-by-play guy. And I kind of should have changed that up a little bit, because I think we were kind of in layman's terms, we're not really fighting each other, but we were both doing play-by-play together at the same time. And it's like I told Lee when we finally debriefed after the IndyCar race on Freaky Fast, I said that it kind of reminded me a lot of an IndyCar radio broadcast, the way that we kind of called the play-by-play, blow-by-blow of what went on. But I enjoyed it. It was fun. And I told other people I work with in other broadcasts for iRacing, I said, listen, if you have any IndyCar races, you put me on the lineup. I love the IndyCars. So, and my first IndyCar race was with Freaky Fast with you guys on Saturday, and that was fun. So I really
Thursday
enjoyed
night.
it. And I've done.
If you're ever open Thursday night.
Oh, well, it depends on what time it is. It just depends on what time it is. 7:50.
Well, I'm just saying, if you ever have a free night, we do an Indy Golf Coast.
Oh, cool. For sure, definitely. I mean, and I had a lot of fun with the Indy cars. I mean, they were so cool and exciting to watch, for sure. And we got a fun race here going on in Chicagoland. We're closing in on the final 25 laps of this race with the trucks, as Joaquin Meza has now been put into the lead. Landon Lacey in the number 2 spot. Oh, wow. Oh, that lightning didn't look good. Holy cow.
Through the house. If it comes through the house, you get off.
Knox, Ruben Phelps there in the 4th position, followed by Joey Doucette, currently in the top 5. As Tyler Gatke, Brandon Browning, Jeffrey Vickery, Kyle Spees, and Sean Donald currently in the top 10. Got some new drivers up in the top 10 than what we've had in most of the race, but one name hasn't changed, and that's Landon Lacey back at the top.
That is correct. Well, before we go back green here, just to let you know, Wesley, there is going to be an upgrade here at Freaky Fast Broadcasting. We are moving on. I know Facebook doesn't allow it, but I just bought a 1440p monitor, and it's sitting in my room right now, ready to be hooked up. So,
Wait!
HDR and all the nice little gadgets. So
that is really cool.
So hopefully
really
the stream will look better for everybody out there. But all right, well, hey man, 25 laps to go. We'll see what we can do here. As at 35 of Lacey, he's gone. He's on the high side. He has cleared the whole field, sending it down the backstretch. As wow, the track really got cloudy. If you look at this, Wesley,
yeah,
there's
cloud
no
cover
sun.
has really settled in over the racetrack. You're exactly right. I just noticed that myself. Is Landon Lacey is leading the way down in the corner. It looks like a lot of cloud off the 2 to the back straightaway. And as you enter turn number 3 and 4, a little bit of sun until you get just past the start and finish line, going back to turn 1. And then there's more cloud cover. So, yeah, a little sun in 4 to the front stretch. It's all cloud cover around turns number 1 and 2 to the back stretch to 3. And that's going to really change the handling. And now look like the sun's poked back out around the back straightaway. So that's really playing 9 games on everybody here virtually.
Yeah, virtually that changes the track temperature, the way these trucks handle going through the turns. It says it makes a difference out there. People don't realize it, but it does. You feel it behind the wheel if you're out there running and behind one of these trucks virtually. You know it, you feel it.
And this race is definitely coming down to the home stretch for sure. Coming up on 23 laps to go. I don't think there's going to be any reason to throw a caution with 20 laps remaining. by the competition directors of the eNascar Outlaw League, because this race has pretty much come to its own decision of 2 cautions here. 3 yellow flags in this so far 78-lap contest. 22 laps to go here at Chicagoland. There's Doucette battling with Meza and Phelps door-to-door off turn 2.
Whew. Look at these guys go, and they're now starting to put down the fastest lap of the race. As a 42 there, put down a 30.6. Landon put down the fastest lap of his race so far with the 30.7. We got Browning putting down the fastest lap of the 30.7. So, yes, things have heated up here tonight.
What a show they are putting on for sure.
Whew. Amen on that, Wesley. These guys are now, it's go time. 21 laps to go. It's no time to sit back. What you got is what you got. You got to go. You don't waste no time. Metal to the pedal, baby.
Time to let the rough side drag, as they say. Bring this one to the house as this battle continues again. Off the corner.
That Red Bull.
Look at the run they got going on there. Here's now a 3-truck battle for that position. That's Sean Donald, Joey Doucette, and now the 4-truck of Preston Michael, all in that mix. 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Ooh.
Down the back straightaway, right in front of Kyle Spees as well.
Wow. The 3 and the 4, Preston Michaels, they love tapped each other. I would say what Leah would like to say, Wesley, but, that's a trademark of Lee Tidwell, but it's a kissy kiss. Oh, I said it. My bad.
Kissy kiss. There you go.
That's what he likes to say. He said, it's just a kissy kiss.
Yeah. 50 coming up. That's John Gallagher. He's inside the top 12 now, moving around the 37 of DJ Allen for that position. Clears the 21 of Jeffrey Vickery as well. They're moving in now outside the top 10. That's the 50 truck, the Morrow entry, Ford that had a crash earlier on the race at the beginning, has now roared his way back to the top 11. He's in the 11th position, just outside the top 10. And meanwhile, Landon Lacey is coming to 18 laps to go, 17 remaining, as he'll hit his marks into turn number 3. Exiting turn number 4, what a run. Knox is second, Meza third, Phelps up the racetrack, who's in 4th, and Kyle Spees also in that mix as they work their way. A little truck shoots up the racetrack for a moment. That was Joaquin Meza. He'll lose a whole bunch of spots. He was in second, now he falls all the way back to 8th behind Doucette as they go to the back stretch.
I'm looking at what Kyle has done. He's up to 4th position. He's 1.1 seconds behind. He took 4 tires. He came out on that last yellow there, Wesley, in 9th position. So around 15 laps, he hasn't gained as much as I thought he would on newer tires compared to the front that does not have newer tires. So it looks like tires are not the key here tonight, as we got Brandon
Browning go below the line there, below the blend line almost, below the apron, to make moves on these trucks of Spees and Doucette. And here comes Joey Doucette to battle back on the inside alongside Browning. Back across the line, another lap of the board, and 15 laps to go here at Chicagoland.
Joey says do it right, and that's how you do it. You do it right there, coming out of the turn 2. That's how you make a pass. You just do it right. I don't know where I was going with that. Don't worry about it.
No, you're right. That's the Ally motto, and that's on the side of the truck. And there's actually the true Ally colors of Jimmy Johnson. You got Jimmy Johnson's Ally truck for Brandon Browning in 48, and then you've got the colors he's running for the Darlington NASCAR throwback for the 90s.
I just realized that. Yeah, okay. I just realized that we got same sponsors out there running. So, I just realized that.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow.
There goes Allen up the racetrack. The beautiful Crown Royal colors battling alongside with Jesse Nicola. He's a lap truck. And the 37 is DJ Allen. This is inside the top 12, 13, trying to get around lap traffic. And this is also where Paul Henley is. Paul Henley looked like he was going to be the man to win this race in his number 29 Chevrolet. And then on that last pit stop around 35 laps to go, he suffered some type of a penalty or some type of an issue. And since then, he's mired back in 13th and 14th position.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what happened when he went down pit road. That's something we don't know. I don't know if we'll be able to talk to him and find out. But, yeah, he has not rebounded, Wesley. He's back here in 14th position. He is up 8 positions from where he qualified at. So, but, yeah, I mean, he had like a 2-second lead when he came down that pit road. So whatever happened, that just killed his race. Like, 12 laps to go, he needs another yellow to even have a shot at anything or even a top 10. I don't even think a yellow is even going to help him.
Back across the line, another lap of the board, and Landon Lacey is the man leading the way in truck number 35. He started this race and now doing very well. Lacey, Knox, you see the cloud cover as they work their way into the corner into turn number 3 and 4, and then the sun pokes out as they hit back down the front straightaway to the line. 10 laps to go here in Chicagoland. Lacey, Knox, Phelps, Donald, Doucette, top 5. They roar back to turn 1. You're riding on board with the leader's rear deck lid, and that's Knox in front of him in that 45 Toyota.
Oh, as everybody knows, I'm a Toyota fan, so you know who I'm rooting for right now. It's Knox right now in that 45. We'll love to see him get a win. Another win, actually, on the board. He has already got a win here. We didn't see him last week, Wesley, but he does have a win on the books here in the truck series with these guys, so not sure if he's going to be able to do it again. Ruben, he has not had a win yet this season. Running really, really strong past couple weeks. Had some good finishes, and unfortunately last week at Talladega didn't turn out as well as he wanted it to, but you know, well, that's super speedway racing if you ask me. That was, again, a great show. It was a great show watching them guys last week at Talladega. That was just crazy.
It was. It definitely was a good show for sure as they'll make their way back around the racetrack. There's Phelps' machine, the number 10, as here comes the pack coming at you at speed. What a race it's settling up to be. Down to the home stretch. Here, under 8 laps to go.
You know what else I noticed too?
For the trucks, the eNascar Outlaw League this evening. Tomorrow night, first ever time on Freaky Fast, the Cup Series will be in action.
That's right.
See, now, if you could make it like at 6 o'clock or maybe even like a 6:30 start time, then I could probably be able to do it. But I already have other obligations at like 8 o'clock, so that's what, you know.
Oh, no, that's understandable, bud. And, you know, I like for the truck series, we're going to have Zach Hall up in the booth, and we got Brian Johnson. He's going to be up in the booth, so I actually got a full crew for Wednesday night. So
Awesome. Cool deal.
Yep. I'm trying to spread the wealth out to everybody that wants to do this, but sometimes I get overwhelmed because everybody wants to do it at one time, and I'm like, well, I'm kind of booked, but
and then when you need them, they're not available.
I didn't say it.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't say it, and then I'm like, oh man, I need somebody, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm busy. It's like, oh man.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I got it.
Well, nonetheless, maybe it'll work out where I can possibly do the Monday or Tuesday night deal with you sometime around, or any other specials. Maybe, like I said, Saturday night, if you ain't got nothing going on Saturday night, if we get washed out, I'll let you know. So, let you have another crew, no problem. As they come down the straightaway into turn number 3, what a run. The number 10, that's Ruben Phelps has got. He's in third. Landon Lacey, Knox, Phelps, Donald, and Doucette in the top 5. As this race comes to a close here in the final laps from Chicagoland. For the most part, a quick 100-lapper, if you will. You know, hopefully it'll get no caution here to the finish. We got 4 laps to go, but for the most part, they dropped the green just after 8 o'clock, and we're just after 9 o'clock. So a good run for these guys here tonight.
Yeah, we had that first yellow there, 3 laps into it, something like
Yes,
that.
sir.
And then we had the mandatory caution. Other than that, it's only been one. Oh, we have somebody spinning smoke. I don't know who that was trying to enter pit road. Oh, that would be Robert in the 32. Looks like he overshot pit road entering there. But other than that, yeah, it's been just nothing. And that's what I was saying, Wesley, great racing on Monday nights with the ARCA guys. They know how to drive them cars. They put on one whale of a show, but it's a different kind of race compared to the trucks. You can just see it tonight. It's just two different kind of races. I mean, it's amazing how you go from just so much racing, so much pack racing, to you go to like the mellow truck racing, where it comes down again. I said it before, tires, saving fuel, when you gonna pit, how many sets do you got left, what is your strategy, if a yellow comes out here or there, you know what I mean? So it's a different kind of racing feeling. Now we go here to Chicago tomorrow night with the Gen 6 with these guys, first time ever. I don't know what we're going to have. It could be a crazy one. It could be a long green flag run. It could be a wreck fest. Heck, we don't know.
Final lap. The final lap is underway for sure now, though. Here in Chicagoland, it is got really cloudy. Massive cloud cover. It's now the 45 of Knox trying to close in if he can and make a run on Lacey. I don't think he's going to be able to catch him. Off of turn number 3, sponsored by iRacing. On this iRacing simulator in the Chevrolet Silverado number 35, here in Chicagoland, Landon Lacey wins in the Windy City.
Wow.
Second spot's going to go to Lime Knox. Ruben Phelps across the line third, followed by Donald Doucette, Gatke, Browning, Michael, Spees, Gallagher, all inside the top 10. There you see all those drivers finishing up.
What a race. What a race. Very clean race for everybody out there. Very, very nice. Very nice. But all right. Well, let's quick.
A good show.
Yeah, it was a really good show, as these guys are going to slow it down, burn it down. So
You may give the results real quickly, and then I'll let you handle the interviews for post-race.
Get out of my head. That's what I was just ready to say.
Let's do it. Well, by the way, one more reminder. Tonight's broadcast has been brought to you by Butt Kicker. Every game deserves a truly immersive experience. The Butt Kicker Gamer 2 lets you play every detail, from subtle footsteps to the rumble of a V10-powered race car, from ambient environmental effects to the power of a nearby explosion. By moving a physical mass instead of only air, like a traditional speaker, the Gamer 2 provides an instant, accurate, powerful bass response, and it's all perfectly in sync with every game you play, with no additional software required. Get on your sound equipment and get it today. That is, again, the Butt Kicker 2. And finally, iPitting. iPitting board is a web tool designed for iRacing teams. It helps you to create an iRacing series board for all of your teammates, provides your teammates a clear vision of every data that they need, and includes also schedules, results, championship point standings, race standings, point standings for a series championship, and so much more. It is also a great help for your team community manager, which can use your tools to also share on social networks and team achievements. That is iPitting. So thank you for those sponsors. And without a further ado, let's take a look at the results for tonight's event here at Chicagoland Speedway for the next round of the eNascar Outlaw League Super Truck Series. Landon Lacey gets the win, almost half a second back over Lime Knox, followed by Ruben Phelps in third, Sean Donald fourth, Joey Doucette fifth, Gatke, Browning, Michael, Spees, Gallagher outside the top 10. 11th is Ford Vickery, Alan Henley. A good run for him until about 30 laps to go. Then that all changed for him. Ended up with a 14th place finish. Shane Ledoux, last truck on the lead lap, in 15th. Brent Hunsucker, winner at Talladega last week. He'll have to settle for 16th tonight. Meza, Tyranny, all in the top 18. And the rest of the rundown of the trucks include Jesse Nakula, Robert Woodard, followed by Chris Malcolm and Jory Williams. Had problems right after the get-go, about 30 laps in. Well, that's going to do it for me. Mr. Robert Moyer will carry you on to the house for post-race interviews and more on Freaky Fast. And Robert, until we meet again, always a privilege working with you, buddy. Take care of yourselves in Pennsylvania.
And you too, buddy, and you take care, and we will catch you in the next one, Wesley, and God bless you and your family, bud, and we much appreciate it here at Freaky Fast.
You bet. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate you guys. Have a good one.
All right, well, we will be right back with post-race interviews here at Freaky Fast Broadcasting. All right, we are back here with our post-race interviews here with Ruben, Lehman Knox, and Landon Lacey is going to be bringing it home here tonight. So congratulations to our top three. Let's see who we have in the booth right now. And it looks like we're going to have Ruben that's going to be able to join us here. So we will pull Ruben up. Ruben, Robert up here in the booth, man. You got a copy?
Sure do.
All right, man. Hey, congratulations on your third place finish, man. You look strong out there in a Hot Wheels machine. How was the race out there for you tonight?
I really came with no expectation. I sort of looked at the first few guys and I thought, oh, there's a big field in here today. So I was thinking maybe I was looking at a top 5 run today. So I sort of bet expectation, but the race sort of worked out not too bad.
All right, as I'm trying to bring up your truck here, so I do apologize. Just give me 1 second so everybody can see your Hot Wheels nice chrome vehicle there. But yeah, man, did you have anything for Knox or Landon there towards the end? I mean, you pitted on lap, it's showing me lap 71. It was a very clean race. I mean, we had an early yellow that came out, and then we had the competition yellow. Other than that, the race was really clean. What was your game plan through the whole race if we would have stayed green on maybe tires or whatever strategy that you had out there?
Well, the first run of the race, I was thinking probably save a set in the middle there, but then I sort of wasn't unsure what to do at that when that first yellow came out. But so I decided to obviously not change tires at the first stop. But then I contemplated the green flag run, and then I thought we did 30 laps. I was going to change tires, but I decided not to and just sort of wait till that caution came out, or a caution came out. I just ended up using that time to do all that run on the first set.
Right. And unfortunately, we didn't get another yellow, and the guys were just a tick faster than you. So what do you take out of tonight's race here? What you could do different maybe, or you just think, it is what it is. Did you learn anything out there tonight for next time you head here at Chicago?
Yeah, I've got to get the truck to feel a little bit more drive on that rear right tire there, because it's getting it sort of tight when I get underneath somebody. It's getting a bit tight, so made it a bit harder to make moves. And of course, every time I made a chance of a move, they would have a good cross under at the exit and then get me back, which sort of screwed me up a couple positions. So I sort of fell on the back foot a couple of times, getting stuck behind a few drivers. But all in all, to do something different is definitely give it a little bit more looser as the run goes.
Gotcha. All right, well, before I let you go, man, the season's coming to a winding end here very, very shortly. Next week is the last race of the regular season before we head into the playoffs. So how you feeling about next week, and you ready to ramp up and see what you can do in the playoffs?
Well, I know. Well, next week I've never run Phoenix or the new Phoenix yet to know what I'm going to get, but I feel pretty safe to get into that next round. But after that, it's all is go as to coming to results wise.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a battle. Then once you get into the playoffs, it's all about position, and trying to get that win. But you need to remember, it's all about position too. So you just can't, just go out there and drive crazy. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But if there's a chance, I'll take it. But I won't overdo it.
Gotcha. All right, man. Well, congratulations again here on your third place finish, man. And we will catch you next week, as this is the only night that you run as of right now. So we will catch you next week, Tuesday night, man, Ruben. But you have a great week, man.
And going to do a shout out while I'm here.
Yep.
A shout out to you guys for the awesome broadcasts, and of course I've got a friend that was spotting for me today,
Nice.
Patrick, and of course I've got to shout out my mum, because I'm sure she was watching.
Yeah, and I didn't mess that one up either.
No.
All right. Well, God bless you and your family, and we will catch you next Tuesday night, bud.
You too. Bye.
Thank you. All right, that was our third place finisher there, Ruben Phillips. Congratulations to him in that number 10. All right, well, let's bring up that 45 of Layman Knox. Had a great run out there tonight. Didn't really have too much. He was just right behind Landon, finishing right behind him. So we'll see what he could have maybe done different, and we'll find out. But let's bring Layman up. Layman, Robert up here in the booth. Got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, hey, man, congratulations on your second place finish, man. You were trying to run down that 35 there of Landon, but unfortunately, you just finished right behind him. What could have you done different to maybe try to catch him? Maybe different, pit stop strategy, maybe, or what was your game plan to try to get around them? Because he was pretty fast tonight.
Oh yeah, for sure. Landon was really quick. Shout out to him. That was a really good battle there. But so I knew I had really good short run speed. Like I thought I could have made my move there, but then I figured he would have the draft then, so I didn't think it would be like a big reason to pass him, because he would have just had the draft then, he would have passed me back. But yeah, I think me, Landon, and Brandon Browning all had a set of tires left, praying for a caution. So I was hoping for a caution late in the race, as my short run, obviously, like I said, my short run speed was pretty good. So I definitely think I could have gotten around Landon if there was a caution there late in the race.
Yeah.
Also, the last restart, I was starting third. Joaquin in front of me just didn't get going, I guess, and I hit him, and that dropped me back maybe like a tenth or two. I feel like if I was able to keep up with him, or get if he got a better restart, I think I could have also had a chance.
Yeah, that's interesting. You guys still had a set of tires in there. I mean, God, I wish iRacing would give us that data, because we really don't know what's going on out there when you guys have these sets of tires. It's just a guessing game for us. But, man, that would have been interesting if we would have got a late break caution there, and then you put 4 tires on there. Yeah, you would have flew through the field, most definitely. So, but unfortunately, we didn't have that yellow, and we ran it out all the way to the green flag, and then to the white flag, and then the end of the race. But, hey, man, you bring it home second. You look good out there. Is there anybody you want to give a shout-out for the second place finish, and before you get ready to take on this track again tomorrow in the Gen 6?
I would just like to give a shout out to the league for hosting it. It's really fun time. I'm glad I'm able to race in here. Shout out to Landon Lacey. Also, again, I've said this before, follow my Twitch if you haven't. LAK TV, all one word on Twitch.
All right. Well, I guess we will catch you, Knox, tomorrow night in the Gen 6 here at Chicagoland. We will be the first time broadcasting the Cup Series for you guys. So we will catch you tomorrow night at 7:50, man.
Excited.
So am I. First time calling a race, bud. All right, well, we'll let you go, and congratulations again, bud.
Appreciate it.
All right, that is our second place finisher. Who is that? Yeah, Layman Knox is going to bring it home in second, but All right, well, let's bring up our race winner here tonight, Landon Lacey, in that 35 truck, as we'll get him up here for some post-race interviews, see how the race went, and we'll grab him now. All right, Landon, Robert up here in the booth. Got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, congratulations on getting the win, man. What a showing out there. You held off that 45 and Ruben in that 10, and basically the rest of the field. Your truck was strong. You led the most laps out there. And how was the race out there, and what was your game plan coming into tonight's race here at Chicago?
I mean, I can't really say I had a game plan.
Oh, okay.
I've kind of come to a point. I've missed so many races in this series and in the Cup Series as well that I'm not really here to gain points. I'm kind of mathematically out to even. I mean, I'm technically in the chase after this race. I think I'm 15th in points.
Oh.
But I don't. This league going by points based instead of, restarting when the chase starts. I'm just mathematically out. So technically, I'm just here for wins. Same thing with the Cup Series tomorrow night. I'm just, if I can even make the Cup Series race tomorrow night, but I'm just here to win races and just trying to put myself in the best position to do that.
Well, your truck looked great out there tonight, and man, I don't know, man. You were on a rail, man. That thing just looked so nice out there. You weren't loose. You didn't do nothing dumb. You didn't overdrive the truck. You had a great pit stop. Your crew looked good out there. I mean, overall, you're just coming out to get some wins, and that's understandable. You did it tonight here at Chicago, and if you do make it tomorrow night in the Cup Series, we are broadcasting that for the first time. You make it. How do you feel in the Cup cars compared to the trucks here at Chicagoland?
For me lately with the Cup cars and the trucks, they kind of almost feel the same. The Cup car has a little bit more downforce than the truck, but they technically somewhat drive the same, especially now that they've lowered the horsepower in the Cup car. So, I mean, just hopefully we can have the same amount of luck. I think the only time in the race where I was ever in trouble was where I had to go 3 wide on a restart there, where some of the guys didn't take tires.
Right.
But, just try to do the same thing tomorrow night if I'm able to make it. Just try to keep my nose clean, try to give myself, try to start on pole again tomorrow night. That's key here too. Track position at this track is so key.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to make sure you're putting yourself in the right place at the right time to, do the best that you can. This track like Chicagoland is so, it's almost like draft based. Everything is just based on draft these days. The trucks, the Cup cars, now it's like racing, a super speedway at a 1.5 mile track.
Yeah.
It's all draft based. So track position's key. Saving your tires is key, which was a good thing for me. I still had a whole set of tires left. I didn't want to caution at the end. I heard Liam say he told me earlier that he wanted a caution because he was better on the short runs. But I probably about 15 laps to go, I saw him slide up off 3 and 4, and I was like, I got him, because I was taking care of mine and trying to make sure that, if he tried to make a late race charge, that I had some tires left to use.
Right.
So, I didn't want a caution.
Oh, no. Well, be honest with you, I think if a caution did come out, he had short run speed. Did your truck have short run speed? Because you both would have went in and got your sets of tires, so you would have been equal on that end. So do you think you could have held him off, or do you think he had better short run speed than you tonight?
To be honest with you, I have no idea.
Oh.
on both short runs that I had, at the beginning of the race and then there in the middle, I didn't really push the truck, so I have no idea
no clue what you were walking into.
Plus, I didn't want the caution for all the variables. I might speed on pit road, I might overshoot my pit box.
Yeah.
My pit stop might be a little slower than his, and he might beat me off. And
right.
I just didn't want that to happen, and all those variables come into play.
No, I agree with you. But all right, man. Well, congratulations on getting your victory. It was great calling you your action out there, man. You had a fast number 35 there. Truck. And before I let you go, is there anybody you want to give a shout out to, bud?
Yeah, shout out to my girl watching at home. Shout out to Overtake Motorsports. Thanks to Chris Woodard and all the admins of this league for putting this on. They do a great job every week. Thank you to you guys at Freaky Fast for what you guys do. I've been watching the broadcast, while racing, and some of the weeks when I'm not able to make it, and you guys do a great job.
We appreciate
basically, yeah, no problem. And basically everybody that's got me here to this point, thank you very much.
Nice. All right. Well, hey, man, pack your stuff up. Go celebrate this victory. If you can make it tomorrow, let's see if you can do 2-2 back-to-back here at Chicagoland. Hopefully we see you out on the track tomorrow night, bud.
Yes, sir. Hope to see you tomorrow.
All right. That's our race winner there, Landon Lacey. Congratulations in that 35 for bringing home the win here tonight. But all right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get ready to pack everything up here tonight at Freaky Fast Broadcasting as we get ready for tomorrow night with the Gen 6 with the eNascar Outlaw League. As Zach Hall, Brian Johnson, Robert A. Moyer will be doing all the action-packed calling for you out there. So if you enjoyed this stream, don't forget to hit that like button, and don't forget to hit that like button on the Freaky Fast side of things on their Facebook. And give us a follow. If you're on the YouTube side of things, don't forget to hit that subscribe, and also you can hit that like and hit that share button and share it to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or whatever favorite platform that you have out there that you'd like to have your social media stuff shared to. But until then, we will catch everybody tomorrow night at 7:50 here with the eNascar Outlaw League at Chicagoland. But God bless everybody. Love yous all. Peace out.